Welcome everyone to Total Nonstop Impact Talk for Impact Fast Feature right here on the TNI Network. This is Trent Love, my co-host J-Bone. J-Bone, say hello to these people.
Good evening, everyone. How's it going?
Good evening. Very nice. J-Bone, episode 107, NWA TNA throwback. It's Manic Monday. What do we call Mondays? Did Mark come up with a name for this yet? Fucking marketing guy. Where's the gimmick name for the Mondays?
I came up with something a while ago, but I didn't really throw it out there. I called it Double J Mondays because we're always talking about Jeff Jarrett. You know?
Double J Monday, we'll go with that. We have nothing else. There's only 4 episodes left. What the fuck do I care at this point? Right. Let's just call it Double J Monday. And this is NWA TNA number 107. Monday Time Warp. That's the best. This guy gets paid to do marketing, and this is the best he came up with. And I love him. I love him like a brother. But Mark, this is you know what? No, absolutely not. Mark, I'm going to give you 45 minutes to come up with a better one right now. You got 45 minutes to come up with a better name. But anyway, everybody, this is home stretch. We are under one hand's worth of shows now. This is it. And 107 was definitely, if there was proof that they are just like Florida out at the, like if they are just, we are all about Universal Studios. This was the show to tell them that we have a big foot in Florida right now, and we are leaving you very soon. Not that it was a bad show. It's just that the influence on this show seemed very Orlando.
Well, it's really interesting because like this show felt big. There was a lot of stuff going on. But if you look at what for the last several weeks, I've been doing the lead in, which is the Friday show prior, the actual Impact shows, and these last few are just they stink. They're just they're not good. There's these 2-minute matches, and then you get a main event. And it's like, really, come on.
I think they're truly trying to wrap up the Asylum real nicely before they give you too much in Orlando. Like they're just like, all right, we got to wrap up Asylum, but like then there's a gauntlet match today that was nothing but not nothing, but like half Asylum jobbers, like things like that. I'm sorry, Orlando jobbers. They were just trying to show you that hey, we are moving very, very soon here.
But there were some interesting names in that gauntlet.
There were. That wasn't a bad gauntlet. Don't get me wrong. It was not.
No, it was a lot of fun. Some surprises. I was pleasantly surprised by the finish. But like I said, this episode was full of fun stuff.
Yes, it was. It was definitely. It was not a bad episode at all. It was definitely just one that made me realize, man, they are leaving here very soon. And but no, definitely good stuff. We're gonna jump into it. We're also gonna talk about Impact number 10 on Fox Sports Net, which is the lead-in, like Jay mentioned, to this show. We're gonna just go over the results of that, and then you guys can see that. And then it's any breaking news, Jay? Slow news week. I mean, it's been usually the post-Mania recovery is a little slow, and they're just kind of rebounding off that. Anything going on?
I drank a lot of wine yesterday, so I really wasn't paying attention to anything in the last 24 hours. Hey, when there's a holiday and all the kids come over and they all bring over 3 bottles of wine, it's like, that's the only time I drink now. It's just like on the holidays. It's like, hey, wine. Hey, what's this? What's this bottle? What's that bottle? That sounds good too. I'll try some of that.
I was on Raw just now, by the way. That's what I got into. That's I was just on Raw. Had another win today.
Tremendous.
Had another win. So things are going pretty good for me right there.
Who did you beat?
I don't remember his name. Yeah, just some worthless kid. Just took care of him. I had to rush back here. It
was a squish. Yeah,
it was a squish. It was definitely a squish. But yeah, nothing much going on. Impact wise, news wise, right? I will say this: I'm going to plug something.
It's the home stretch to Rebellion, but beyond that, no news. So.
No news. I'm going to plug something. J-Bone, entertain them for a minute. I'm going to plug something.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on a second. You entertain them. Say something. Not by you have to speak, J-Bone. It's an audio podcast. Well, yeah, entertain. I'm going to bring up something to show people.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Do a little song and dance.
Yeah, do something like that. But I have something. I'm gonna. Too late, J-Bone. I already got it pulled up here. All right, listen.
Okay.
So my buddy Nick, who is a camera guy gimmick, you might have seen his photos.
Oh, I know what
everywhere.
you're pulling up here. This is good shit.
I have a tie-in for you. I have a tie-in for us though. He's pulling all that. Well, he's pulling out some really cool shit for Impact, because Impact Wrestling did not do anything for the 20th year. They're just like business as usual. No rebooting merchandise, no old school stuff. Hey, put some. Why did they reboot all the t-shirts? Pro Wrestling Tees only requires artwork to be uploaded. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. They didn't reboot old shirts.
Speaking of PWTs, I just looked at their PWTs and it's wiped out. They used to have a ton of stuff on there. Now it's like only branded Impact Wrestling stuff is on there.
Yeah, they probably took all the people's, like the individual guys out. No sense in doing that, but
it just shocked me. I was like, wait a minute, where did all this stuff? Because they had some different stuff on there as opposed to on the Shop Impact site itself.
Yeah, I'm sure they're like, why are we selling individual stuff? Let them do that on their own. But the thing is, they didn't reboot anything. Old logo shirts, old storylines, nothing. And I'm like, this is the year to do it. So anyway, have no fear. My buddy Nick took care of something for us. I told him about a specific t-shirt that was printed for like 1 year, and that was it. And he said, I got you, fam. It's in production. He's doing it. Check this out. Old school NWA TNA logo shirt. It's limited to 25, guys. That's the thing. Like, you got to get on this. These are out now. Quantity low. Like, get on this. Hat. Huh?
Nice.
Look at that. Wait. Sports Entertainment Extreme t-shirt.
Sexy. Thugs and rock and roll.
And it's got the thing on the front. This was printed for 1 year. Remember, there's two sex t-shirts. This was the second one. The first one had this logo that he put on the hat. It just had this logo. That's just on the hat.
That's awesome.
So he did the Sports Entertainment Extreme hat, and then he did the shirt with the back print. It's got the full thing. It's on here. These are limited boot runs. He's even got an old Radicals t-shirt on here too.
That Radicals shirt is it's rad. It's really cool.
Guys, I'm telling you, this is like, once these are gone, they're gone. Like, you need to get them. He's gonna go sticker with it. You're gonna get a sticker with the order for free. But
where did he get the designs for this? I mean, the logo is up,
it's the logo. It's the logo. He got the logo, man. I asked him, he told me it's incredible. Justin already got the hat. Look at that. Very nice. Good call, man. Dude, yeah, seriously, guys, the Sports Entertainment Extreme one I requested him to do this. Put it that way. That was I'm like, dude, that's one that never got rebooted. Like, ran for like part of the year in 2003. That was it. So
you got to tell Russo about this.
Yeah, I know. I tagged him. I don't know if you saw it, but I will say this.
Bro,
he is going to do either a coupon code or a contest giveaway for us for TNI. So I'll know about this more later this week, and then Jay will plug it on Thursday. I'll get you the info on Thursday, but we are getting some kind of tie-in with these shirts.
Oh, nice.
So we'll get something out of it, guys. We'll get something out of it. J-Bone will probably rig it so he wins both of them, but hey, that's what it is.
I would never. I don't drink that much wine. I would never.
I'm super excited about it though. I gotta say, very excited about that coming in. I already got mine. I already got mine. Both sets. I'm already set. So
nice.
Because TNA or Impact put out the TNA one, but they didn't put NWA TNA. They put the TNA logo, the gold logo, and they wrote Impact Wrestling underneath it. It's like, yes, we know it's reprinted now, but we want an authentic looking one. Reboot the old shit. This is the year to do it, guys.
There you go.
God damn it. Anyway, so we'll let you guys know what that's gonna be. That whole giveaway or tie-in. I'll let Nick know, but give him a follow, guys. Camera Guy Gimmick with on Twitter. Look up Camera Guy Gimmick and give him a follow. That's my boy. He does amazing photos for everybody too.
He's the one that does all the AAW stuff, right?
He's our guy. He
very good. Yes.
He's shooting for everybody nowadays. You know, he's definitely all over the place. He just did New Japan as well on Saturday. So and we had him on the show. About a year ago, he was on the show too. So
yeah.
Good dude, man. He's a good dude, very talented. Please support him and get yourself some merch, dude. Guys, follow his stuff because there's exclusive shit like that all the time. It's short runs too.
Yeah, and there's a thing on his website there that you can sign up for notification. You know, you can subscribe to it so you can get the emails. You know, if you check your emails more than once a year, you can do shit like that.
Yep. Yeah. No, there's definitely more coming. So don't think this is it. But anyway, let's talk about it. Let's jump into Impact on Fox Sports Net number 10. J-Bone's going to quickly give you the results of that. That's the lead-in to 107 in the Asylum that we're going to talk about tonight. Go ahead, Jay.
Here we go. August 6, 2004. This first one is interesting. Mm-hmm. We've got Antonio Banks. We've mentioned him a week or two ago. The old MVP, and he's tagging with Sal Rinauro.
Wait, I know Sal Rinauro.
He's in the NWA right now.
Yeah.
I think
he's somewhere. I know that name. I've heard that name a lot.
Yeah.
He's somewhere. He's on something. So.
And he's been in Ring of Honor too here and there.
That must have been it. Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay. That must have been it then.
But yeah, I never seen him on like anything else big time. But yeah. So this is the first time I'm seeing him here as far as classic stuff. They're facing Storm and Harris, AMW.
Kind of a warm up for Storm and Harris as they're going into their whole thing. And I mean, and we'll talk about it on 107, but that's a little bit of a warm up. Real quick, can I, Jay? I'm sorry to interrupt, guys. Big thanks to anybody who cheered bits and super stickers. Brian, I saw Brian at New Japan. I was at I got a walk in at New Japan the other day, and I saw Brian in line for the concessions. He was
tremendous.
Yeah.
In the Odeon.
Yeah, saw him over there. He was
the place was sold out.
Yeah, it was. I tell you what, though, Jay, I'll be honest with you. It wasn't that. It was more than Bound for Glory, but not as much. I thought they were gonna open the room more.
Yeah,
they had maybe 500 more than Bound for Glory. Maybe that's about it.
Maybe.
If that, yeah. Bound for Glory was packed in there. They had the same setup as Bound for Glory. And then more floor seats. That's about it. But yeah, I'm not to take away from their draw. I just thought they were going to open up the room more and get more in there. I thought they were going to actually double Bound for Glory, but they didn't.
Yeah.
But I did see amongst all that humanity, I did see our boy Brian there. He was always happy to see me, always smiling, always a bright spot, So I appreciate it. Thank you, Brian. Good to see you. And Eric, thank you for the super sticker too. All right, go ahead, Jay. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all right. Yeah, we love. Yeah, if you want to tip one of your favorite podcasts, you could do the super chat, the super stickers, or all that stuff.
Stickers, suffer and succotash super stickers.
That's right. That throwback. All right. Team Canada attacks then. And then there's a bunch of the tag division here is just hot right now. It's white hot. 3 Live Crew gets in the mix here for the rescue. And then Triple X jumps in here as well because they want to keep their, their stuff going on with AMW fresh. They want to, they don't want any kind of advantage. They want the teams to be healthy going into this. So it makes sense. Then we got Bruce Steele versus Monty Brown.
What a wrestler name here. Bruce Steele.
Well, and what's funny is as I was doing the thank you, Mark, for putting that in there. In the chat, there's the Patreon link.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
we should plug this now. We missed a few plugs at the top here. Go ahead, Jay.
I hear we're doing an After Dark after this.
We are. After Dark for the patrons is live after this. So if you want to jump in on an extra show, you can jump in for very, very cheap. Go to patreon.com/We Talk Impact, and go ahead and get signed up, and you get a bunch of bonus shows. Go ahead.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was looking at the results, and there is a rod steal. If you look in the description of the video, you'll see that amazing red-faced rod steal, and the Naturals faced Jerrelle Clark and Mikey Batts.
Rod Steele, Bruce Steele, Ace Steele. God, there's so many Steels. Peter Steele.
Pete. No, that was a little. That's something different. But yeah, so yeah, Monty Brown wipes the floor with this guy in 2 minutes. This I'd tell you, I was not impressed with this show. The last one, this one, it's a bunch of squish matches. They're really not that fun, especially when it's like if you blink, you fart and it's gone. Raven brawls with Sabu. This feud is getting crazy.
I loved how they did it on 107. We're going to talk about 107.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome.
And this is a lead into that because that one gets even crazier.
Yeah.
One of your favorites, I know it's one of Mark's favorites too. Jason Cross is back in the Impact Zone.
Cross. I was so pissed when I saw him on 107. We'll talk about that too.
Faces AJ Styles. Now this one was a little longer. This one was 4 minutes. This one was pretty good. This was pretty good. Jason Cross they really put him over in this one.
Yeah.
Styles. I know.
Yeah. All we know is Styles wasn't going to lose to Jason fucking Cross. That's for sure.
Right, and it's also Styles lead into this big gauntlet that's happening in the next episode as well. Jeff Hardy's got a match here with one name, no first name, last name, just Gabriel.
Gabriel? That's it? That's the best they came up with?
This kid looks like they pulled him out of the meth lab. He just fell out the window. Hey, you want a match?
Are you serious?
Oh, my God. He just walks out and looks like he shit himself on the way to the ring. He was so scared. Well, not literally, but
so many Gabriels on who just wrestle as Gabriel that are on Cage Match. I'm gonna look it up. You keep going.
This guy, he looked like he was 18. Hey, you want a match? Yeah, sure. Who you got? Jeff Hardy. Shit.
This is 04, right? So this, I think I found that guy already. Oh, I found him. Jeff Hardy and Gabriel. Yeah, I found him. He's retired.
2 minutes.
His last match was in 2011. Almost to the day, April 9th, 2011. And it was Adrian Hawkins, Caprice Coleman, and Gabriel, Patrick Bentley, and Sal Rinauro versus Jeremy Vane, Jimmy Rave, Jimmy Rave Approved, which is a team of Chip Day and Corey Hollis, Jimmy Rave, and Mike Posey. That was this guy's last match. And that's Gabriel. He only had one TNA match. That's the rest were NWA Anarchy is what he wrestled for primarily.
Okay.
He wrestled on Explosion. He wrestled on Explosion after this once. Teaming with Bruce Steele and Spider Nate Webb.
Oh, that's funny.
That's fucking funny. I love Cage Match, guys. Cage Match is great.
Right, I'll tell you everything. So of course, Jeff Hardy wins. This is done in 2 minutes. Hardy and Jarrett brawl. Then this is all building up to the big announcement in this next episode of when we're getting the title shot between Jeff Hardy and Jeff Jarrett.
Mm-hmm.
Main event here. This one's a little longer. This one's about 10 minutes. This one was actually worth watching. You got Kaz and Michael Shane, who are the co-holders, of course, of the X Division title. You've got Cash out there, and then Petey Williams. So those four versus Triple X, Daniels and Skipper, and Sabin and Sanjay Dutt.
Jay, take a look. There you go.
Yeah. That's him. That's
Gabriel.
Gabriel. He's like 110 pounds soaking wet.
He looks a little healthier now, though. Look at him now. Looks okay.
Wow.
That's Gabriel today.
He doesn't have blood all over his face. Hey, it looks all right.
Chad Parham is his real name. Look at this fucking guy. Chad Parham. That's Gabriel.
Give this kid a sandwich. Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, much healthier looking now, though.
Right?
He's a writer for the PW Torch. Oh, no, the torch.net, which oh, God. What is this? I'm trying. This is it's a church group. He's religious now. Gabriel has gone to God. It's a church.
He probably celebrated Easter yesterday.
Well, Gabriel makes sense now that he named himself Gabriel. I get it. It makes sense. All right, go ahead.
There you go. A man of the cloth. All right. Raven interferes in this one, attacks Sanjay Dutt, giving the win to Petey Williams. And dude, Raven is just ridiculous.
On fire now.
He is. I feel it's like a slow burn resurgence of Raven. It's been low key, a lot fun to watch this stuff with him and Sabu. So that's the episode, though.
His work in TNA is the greatest of his career. People tend to lean a lot towards ECW stuff. It's like, dude, I don't know. His work in the Asylum is the greatest work of his career, hands down. I won't hear otherwise. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying all this. I mean, he's done so many different things here.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. He's so damn good. But all right, shall we get on with this?
Yeah.
All right, we kick it off, guys. This is NWA TNA number 107, August 11th, 2004. Now, I was on my buddy Dave's couch watching this. We had our food ordered August. I don't know. This is probably Chinese. It's probably been a long time since we ordered Chinese food. So probably got some Chinese food around this time. I was a month away of jumping into a relationship that lasted 7 years, and it ended horribly again, of course, like they all do, J-Bone, just like a plane crash. But I was a month away. This is my last month of freedom before that relationship that fucking, just started the bitterness train that it is today. You know what I'm saying?
I think I get it.
Yeah, I think you get it. So, but J-Bone, what about you on August 11th of 04? What's going on in your world?
Oh, it's a hot summer. It's a hot, steamy summer in Wisconsin. We're probably getting the kids ready for school, going kids shopping. You got crazy parents running around a Target or a Walmart per se, trying to fight over the last freaking box of crayons and pencils, notebooks, and God.
That sounds terrible. That sounds awful. Actually, how many people in our chat are parents aside from Adam and Mark? Anybody else a parent in here? And do you have to deal with this shit too? This back to school insanity? But you guys all got cool kids though. Y'all got pretty cool kids.
My son makes it easy. He is just absolutely killing it.
That's what he after dark conversation tonight.
The week last before was he had a great 4-night stint playing Bruce in the musical Matilda.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he did awesome. Had some solo stuff in there and made a tremendous spectacle of himself. I'm so damn proud of him.
Jay, but where's he getting the talent from? I mean, where's he get the looks and the talent? Where are they coming from here? Let's be honest.
I mean, do we have to say it?
I'm gonna say it's not even from you or his mother. It's from his very talented stepmother, Mrs. J-Bone. That's who he's getting it from. Just by being around her. Your wife is a very talented woman, J-Bone. I've seen the creativity, the artsiness. I'm putting her over, Jay.
Okay.
I'm putting her over. She's being a person in his life. It's the Russo swerve here, J-Bone. It's not from his parents. It's not from you. It's not from your ex. It's from his stepmom. Yeah.
Oh, Veer.
What did I say? I'm putting over Mrs. J-Bone here.
She is lovely and she is very talented, but it's let's see, what was I saying the other day? I was saying that my son Eric is a chip off the old bone.
Chip up, well, literally. Hey, how about that, huh? I seem to have touched a nerve. J-Bone was hoping I would put him over in this thing, and now he's looking at me going, "Who booked this?" That's what he's saying to me. Poor guy. All right. Let's jump in, everybody. All right. We are 4 episodes away from the end. So they are in full effect wrapping, going towards some. We're going to get a big announcement tonight. We got a bunch of feuds kicking off and rounding about tonight. So a lot going on. So they kick off, Jay. The opening scene was Team Canada, and they're in the locker room, and Scott D'Amore's on the phone with the Prime Minister of Canada.
It's where the cover came from.
He's like, "Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. I'll let the team know right now." Prime Minister Paul Martin at the time, and he basically peps everybody up. Kind of gets everybody hyped up for their matches tonight, and they go into an "Oh Canada" from there. So it was classic D'Amore, and then they go right into the opening match. Team Canada, which is Eric Young and Johnny Devine, with Scott D'Amore versus 3 Live Crew, BG James and Konnan. Whereas J-Bone likes to call him Konnan.
Konnan was on fire in this one.
He was definitely on fire in this one. This was like his last good run was the TNA run, man. Like this was it, because he was pretty much hip surgeries and shit after that. So
that and kidney replacements or whatever the hell he went through.
Yeah, he had that. I want to see what his last match was. Like technically, what was Konnan's last match? Because it's been a while. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. Now it's good trivia. Good trivia here. I mean, he's done a couple of novelties. Where 2019 was his last match, where he did. He was on the team like a 5-man type of deal or Triple Mania thing here. I don't know. It's like 10 guys in the ring type of thing. So
they were also trying to build up something with he and Vampiro for one last match, and it was supposed to be like a year-long build, and they had a face-off at Triple Mania like next year it's gonna be you and me, and it never happened.
Yeah, it looks like his last one officially before coming back in 2018 for novelty matches was September of 2013, where he was on it was like a 6-man tag team match.
Okay.
So last TNA match, though, I remember he sued him around this time. He had a big lawsuit with TNA this whole time. He went to AAA, but he left early because he was there. I mean, he was there managing, so I won't take that away. He was there managing LAX. But his last match for TNA, I'm trying to find that because that's interesting to know. Oh, here we go. Last match for TNA was, I remember this, Bob Armstrong and the James Gang, BG and Kip versus the LAX, original LAX.
Okay.
Homicide. I'm sorry, no, it's with Machete. So not original. It's Homicide, Konnan, and Machete. Destination X 2006 was his last TNA match. Then he managed for a while, so he's been back and forth and stuff. So, all right, let's keep going. So yeah, good match. Konnan on fire. It was fun. It was a 2-finish match though. The first finish was D'Amore gets in, he nails Konnan with the hockey stick. Eric Young pins him. Dusty comes out, crowd erupts. He demands a restart. Konnan then pins Eric Young. 3 Live Crew wins. D'Amore then tries to fight Dusty, but Team Canada holds him back. Then Russo comes out and holds Dusty back. The Russo-Dusty power struggle, very exemplified in this episode.
Yeah, and it's gonna go. It's gonna go even further than this and grow to the point that somewhere down the line within this next, I want to say within this next half year or so, somewhere within the next year, this year one. Of the Impact episodes in Florida, there's going to be something online for a pay-per-view or an episode or something where you can vote to see who actually takes over the brand, and it's like It was like, and that was the exit for Russo, and Dusty takes. Yeah, it was a big schmaz, as they say.
A big schmazzle. Okay, interesting. I forgot about that. I'm starting to remember it now that you mentioned it. Though Scott Hudson is gone. Scott Hudson has now been replaced by Shane Douglas, and Shane Douglas is the new backstage interviewer at the Asylum now. So Shane Douglas is doing this officially. So Shane Douglas.
I noticed that there was no Hudson. I mean, man, just somewhere Front Row Bill is doing cartwheels in his bedroom and just falling over all of his merch in some kind of euphoric joy right now.
We defeated the evil Scott Hudson has been defeated. So Shane is back there with the Goldilocks family. They zoom in. They start off on Goldie's foot, and Sonny Siaki is half-assingly massaging her foot. He's like, and she's like, massage my foot, boy, and like she's speaking with that accent and whatever. And
it's very sassy.
Shark Boy is her footrest. Alex Shelley is like fanning her. Then she goes into contracts. I want more contracts. Like she goes to go into the whole like contract talk.
Oh my god!
But just about like how she's just acquiring contracts, taking over here, yada yada yada, all that stuff. And then she's like, "What's that smell? Oh my god, what is that smell? Oh, it's so putrid." And then
I thought they were gonna say that Shark Boy farted or something because he was like bent over on the floor.
It reminded me of that scene from No Holds Barred. Like, watch that smell, Dookie. Remember that scene? Dookie. But she's like, "What's?" And then D-Ray walks up. He's like, "Oh," she goes, "D-Ray, my goodness!" And he's like, "I don't know. I have them dates every morning and shit. Fuck me up. And like she's like, "Never eat those in my presence again." And she's like, just like
prunes or something.
Prunes. Yeah, that's what it was. Prunes. And then Abyss walks in and he's late, and she just fucking berates him. "You're worthless. You don't belong here. You don't even fit in with this group. I hate you." And he's just sad monster, But she just tears into him, Jay.
Oh, it's sad. Abyss is just sad.
Sad Abyss. Can someone make a meme of Sad Abyss? That'd be nice. I would like to see Sad Abyss memes. Poor Abyss. Where's some sound bites? Some sound bites in here. We don't have. There's no Abyss sound bites we can really do. I guess. He had a couple. I mean, when he started talking, there were some one-liners. It'd be nice to have an Abyss sound like. I'm a big fan of this one.
Stick a carrot in me and call me Frosty.
That's a good one. That's a great one, actually.
I was gonna say, somewhere in the mind of Abyss, it's like the fire is starting to burn. He's starting to get upset, and it sounded something like,
"Pull my scarf."
Well, maybe not exactly like that.
Whatever happened to Don Callis? Is he not on TV?
No, he's somewhere massaging Kenny Omega's feet right now. Actually,
he's been gone. Like he just disappeared, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Just like that.
He's keeping the fires burning warm in Canada somewhere.
I'm surprised they weren't like, "Hey, let's just, hey, why don't you go to Impact and work some Impact while we're waiting for Kenny?" Like just do like a talent trade type of deal, but guess not. So that's how that scene ends. And we go right to the match. Alex Shelley with Goldilocks and is going to take on Desire's mystery opponent. Here's the thing, though. They kept selling it like it was Desire's mystery partner, but they didn't team together. It was each girl was representing a guy, but they kept saying, "Oh, who's going to be Desire's mystery partner?" It's like, but they're not teaming. But it ended up being one of your favorites, though.
Oh, I absolutely love this. I'd have to look at a timeline. Probably, what was that, the cage match? I probably have to look at cage match and see exactly what falls in where, but I'm thinking it had to be shortly after this that he actually joined the WWE. I'm trying to think when what the hell was that? Eric Bischoff made that that tag team.
3-minute warning.
Yes, 3-minute warning. I loved those guys together. Oh my god.
We're talking about ECMO, who is who was he? He was, what's his name over there? He was Umaga.
Umaga.
This is the former Umaga. Well, before he becomes Umaga, this is him. So this is 03. I'm trying to see when exactly this is 04. He sticks around for just a little bit longer. He ends up doing All Japan quite a bit after this. I am in 04. I'm looking. Okay, here we go. 04.
Thanks, David.
04. It's this is 8/11/04. This is him and Alex Shelley, and then he leaves. He's gone. This is he's done with TNA after this. He goes to All Japan for a huge run in All Japan, and he's there like for a long.
They mentioned that during this match that he's like, "Hey, he just got back from Japan or something."
Yeah, he's primarily All Japan, and then he debuts in the WWE on a house show against Viscera in 2006, 4/7/06.
Okay.
So he does a loop with that. Then he debuts on TV soon after against Chris Guy, who is Ace Steele, who just came back to AAW. That's funny. Interesting. So that's this is a couple years before he gets to WWE. So this is Umaga. Then this is his last match, and then he gets defeated by Alex Shelley, who looks like a twerp on this show, like a little twerp.
The best part is ECMO literally gets in the ring, looks around, and Alex Shelley runs smack into ECMO and falls on his ass like he just literally ran into a wall.
Yeah, dude.
It's
funny.
I was so excited to see ECMO back, and then now as much as I liked the end of this, I was a little disappointed, but I was like, oh man, it's like, wait a minute. This Goldilocks thing. We seriously need to have her on and talk to her about this character, because this character is just an absolute riot.
It is. We need to get her on. As soon as we're done, we'll get her on.
It's so over the top and ridiculous. And I want another contract. And it's like, oh my god! Now
contracts. I love that.
Now she's buying ECMO's contract.
She gets his contract now. Now she has his contract. Hold on, Jay. Breaking news from the press. I just got breaking news here. Just came in over the wire. Thank you, Adam, for the super sticker. Just got word from Camera Guy Gimmick. All listeners of our podcast, use the code TNA Pod, all capital, get 10% off on that merchandise.
Hey,
how about that, huh? I'm gonna plug it right now. Use code TNA Pod for 10% off. There we go, guys. Order it now. This is it. This is rare shit here. It is in the chat. Go ahead and get it.
Do we have a link?
Oh, here, I just put it in, but I put it in kind of. Well,
it's in there. It's in there. Okay, all right. Yeah, There's something wrong with our chat on the side of our.
It's in there. One of them, Twitch, I don't think is allowing the link in there, but.
No. I'm talking about like in our StreamYard. I can't see the last one on the bottom. It's not letting me scroll all the way down.
Oh, I can see. I don't know. Maybe
it does that. It does that every once in a while.
No worries. All right. So guys, it's cameraguyGimmick.bigcartel.com. Use promo code TNA Pod. I'm sorry. I put it in wrong. All one word, TNA Pod.
There we go.
Promo code TNA Pod. Here it is for 10% off.
One word.
One word. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Tinapod.
There you go, guys. So promo code TNA Pod for 10% off.
There you go. We love our audience, and so does Camera Guy Nick.
Yes. I'm gonna put the chat thing in here too. .bigcartel.com. That's the website, guys. Go ahead and get that. It's in the chat. Guys, seriously, pick it up. You don't want to miss out. Oh my god, I keep misspelling it. Damn it. Camera. Jesus Christ. I need a new keyboard. All right, I'm gonna do this again.
Who was drinking too much wine yesterday?
We'll entertain them, Jay. We'll entertain these people. Entertain these people here while I type this. It's not when I say entertain them. That's not what I'm going for. I'm saying talk to them, engage them, Jay.
I'm hungover. I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right.
I blame my kids. I love my kids, but I blame my kids. All right.
All right, it's in there, guys. I think I typed it properly this time. All right, it's in there. Here it is.
Camera guy gimmick. There we go.
CameraGuyGimmick.BigCartel.com. Promo code TNA Pod for 10% off. Done.
Yeah.
That's it. Enough of the fucking typos. Jesus. All right. Thank you, guys. Woof. All right, here we go. So that's on there. All right, where do we leave off? So Umaga, he loses, and now so she claims I got his contract, but he's gone after this, so there is no contract. So it's like, there's no contract. And then Abyss is who comes out and hard chair shots on Ekmo. Hard.
Oh my God.
Hard chair shots. That's how Alex Shelley pins him. And then Abyss grabs the money, gives it to Goldie, and she's like, "Get out of here, you scum! Like, you piece of garbage!" And she just hates him still. And he's like, "What do I have to do? I love you. Don't hate me." Sad Abyss is sad. He was just so super sad again. But poor guy.
He's probably in back and catering after this going.
That's exactly it. All right, so where we leave off. Okay, so the match, this is great. This is the great part, Jay. The match ends, and as that's all ending, Sabu and Raven, still hooked to the neck with the dog chain, brawl through the audience into the ring.
Well, and that's the thing. They were just fighting last week. Like this was hilarious. Raven comes out past the announce table, and he's just like posing, and then Sabu jumps off of something and just pummels him. And now this week, Sabu is literally pulling him with a dog chain around Raven's neck, and he's all bloody, and it's just dragging him out to the ring. It's like wow.
And they brawled like crazy for a while. Sanjay comes out, tries to help Sabu, sets up a table. Security gets in there, tries stopping it. Nothing. So it was just a wild brawl. Great shit.
Nuts.
Awesome feud. We go right to Mike Tenay in the ring. After there was a video package, I think, after this to kind of give you a breather. And then Mike Tenay is in the ring he's setting up the face-off. That's going to be Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy. They announce it September 8th in the Asylum. And that, ironically, is the final match of the Asylum. That's going to be it. That's 111. That's the final Asylum show. Hardy and Jarrett main event for the title.
So that's not the pay-per-view, because the pay-per-view's in Orlando, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's not the pay-per-view. They're just going to end it at the Asylum. So that's going to be Hardy and Jarrett September 8th, which is a few weeks from this show that we're watching.
It's like a month away.
Yeah, about a month away. So that's where I imagine the build's going to be good. You got a month to build it. 2 shows doing it now. It's going to be fun. So they set that up, and Monty Brown interrupts, takes the microphone, Mike Tenay.
Oh, he is hot.
He's pissed. What are you doing giving my match? You can't come to Serengeti and give my matches away. God damn you, Tenay, and all that stuff. He's pissed off.
What is Tenay doing in the Serengeti?
Yeah. He's like, what are you doing in the Serengeti? Giving matches, my title shot away. Shit. Tenay was not backing down. Mike Tenay is a tough son of a bitch, man. Not scared. Not backing down from any of this. He's just standing there. But Truth then comes out. He goes, you want to beat somebody? You got to beat me first. And then, then you get a title shot. They start brawling like crazy. Security comes out, can't stop it. Dusty comes out and announces that next week it'll be Truth and Monty Brown.
He's such a ham. He comes out, he's just throwing his, so to speak, throwing his weight around. He's like, I don't need Rutho to book this match.
Yes.
How would y'all like to see Monty Brown and R-Truth next week in a match? And the crowd pops. And
So that though they were kind of dropping those little hints, right, of him like, I don't need to run it by Russo. I can make this match, and then there's still that power struggle going on, right? So
exactly,
it's a very intelligent hint that's dropped in there. Big thank you, David, for the super sticker.
Much love.
Very nice. Thank you. Getting paid, guys. We're getting paid. Thank you guys for all the super stickers on there. Then we get that video. So we get a video recap. David Young, Glenn Gilberti, the whole David Young fiasco. And then Shane Douglas with Glenn Gilberti and Johnny Swinger in the back. Swinger is still wearing the coconut bra and the hula girl.
We need a new bell. We got to retire the bell with
the bell with Scott Hudson.
With Hudson. We need a new something. I don't know what.
I think we'll wait till we get through the asylum just to make sure he's gone.
Okay.
And then I can retire the bell.
Okay.
Officially. I have other props. I got other shit in here too somewhere. I'll play other stuff for Shane Douglas.
Oh, you got like a bicycle horn or something.
I would love to get like a clown horn, you know. Fucking, I don't have anything else right here, but let me see. I got other shit, Jay. I'm gonna come up with something else.
Okay.
I'll come up with something else. I used to have like, oh man, I'll look through. I'll come up with something. Today will be bell.
You're a guitarist.
Yeah, that's something cool. The bell is unique. You know, somebody
this
comes.
is true.
Hey, your bell's different, man.
This is true.
And we got a guy in here named Bell's Boy in the chat. I mean, come on, it's Bell's Boy. He loves it. Glenn's like, he's like, this is the first time I haven't been dressed like a leprechaun in months. You know, like he starts dogging David Young. He's like, I'm sick of hearing Glenn. Hey, Glenn. He's like, I'm sick of that. And like, I'm so tired of this shit. So it's like, you're going down, you're gonna lose. But then Shane reminds him that you're on the gut check list. So if you lose your contract and you fall onto the gut check list, and you lose your roster spot. So they're letting him know that if you basically are the last guy on the roster. If you lose, you fall off the roster. You go to gut check. So it's that if David Young loses, he'd be the same thing. Vito walks up with Trinity. He's like, "You're embarrassing the family." He's like, "I talked to everybody and Johnny Macananzo and Sal Tortolino. We're all pissed off at you, Glenn. You know, you keep screwing this up."
The
family's pissed. Everybody in the boroughs is pissed. Like very, very mafia talk. And then he's like, all right, you better get it together there, Swinger. And then he walks up and he looks at Shane Douglas. He goes, Shane Douglas, swing by my shop. I got a better suit I got to put you in or something. And he like walks off. And Shane Douglas is like, what's wrong with my clothes? So
the whole time this is going on,
yeah,
Swinger is using his skirt to fan himself. He's spraying mist on his coconuts.
Just sounds hilarious when you say
it's just I know. Wait, he's doing what? Yes, he was like spraying mist on himself. And the best part of this, like a few times during the match that happens next after this, today kept yelling, "Would someone please tell Swinger that the 60 days is up?"
Dude, Swinger is so good. He's so good here 20 years ago, and he's still so good today. The guy fucking never fails, man. Never fails.
Love it.
So we go to the match. Gilberti and David Young. The match isn't bad, but the people don't care. I feel like the crowd is like, and you know what? This one is not a fault of TNA. They built the match really well. I think this has been built up for months, but like people weren't as into it as I thought they'd be. And they're working hard, man. Swinger's interfering. David Young catches the brass ring knuckles that he throws in. And, you know, Glenn doesn't get him. He nails Gilberti with it. He wins 1-93. TNA and West are losing it. Crowd, not into it. Why do you think that is?
Because the match was just not very good. There was something, I don't know what was going on between David Young and Glenn Gilberti, but there was a couple, 2 or 3 times during this match where they were literally just bumping into each other, did not know what to do next. Their chemistry, their in-ring chemistry for this match was non-existent. It just was not good.
Yeah.
So they kind of stunk up the joint with this one, and like the end was fun, but by the time the match was done and they stunk up the joint, the crowd was kind of like, all right, let's just be done with this, please. You know, this has run its course. Let's be done with this. It's like, yay, David Young got a win, but
yeah, that's the thing too. I think people were a little tired of it all because it went so long.
Not Swinger though. Swinger was gold.
Swinger's gold. Swinger. Always gold. Johnny Swinger forever.
Swinger and the coconuts. He's like running around the ring. The grass skirt is flying all over.
Yeah. I will say, like I said, they built it right. But now I notice when David Young goes into the crowd, they do pop. Like they are like happy for him in the crowd. So, you know, part of the novelty of him being in the crowd and stuff and all that. But the crowd's like a little louder there. But I think they built it right. It should have been a bigger deal than it was. But either way, Big Vito comes out, berates Glenn, and walks away. So the segment's over. Shane Douglas with Vince Russo. And it's basically the whole, like, who's the actual director of authority here, right? So Russo's like, stop trying to stir things up, Shane. Like, quit trying to, you know, cause this issue. Dusty's passionate. There will always be a place for Dusty, you know, but I am the director of authority. That's it. Like, Dusty's going to have a spot, but director of authority is me. I make the decisions. That's it. Jarrett comes in and says, Dusty is after your job, and he's going to get it. He's like, you don't have any friends. No one trusts you, Russo. Nobody cares about you. AJ Styles walks up and says, I don't agree with you, Jeff. I support Russo 100%. And then Jarrett goes, oh, yeah, you would, brown nose. You brown nose and brown nose. And he goes, well, it looks like I need a couple extra brownie points. And then he, like, punches Jarrett in the face. But, like, man, this is like early days of AJ on the mic. Well, I can use a couple more brownie points. And just fucking nails him.
Oh,
and then
his accent is strong.
What's funny, though, while this is going on, they're brawling. Shane Douglas is on, like, the microphone. He goes, get him, Jeff. Get him. Yeah, Jeff, get him. Get him, Jeff.
I was going to mention that. It was hilarious.
Get him. Yeah, Jeff. Kill him, Jeff. They brawl out to the arena, through the crowd. Everybody's into it. It's a great little thing. Monty comes into the brawl. He starts brawling with it. AJ starts taking him out. He's taking AJ out. Truth comes in, backs that out. Jeff Hardy comes in, full-on brawl between all three feuding parties. It's actually really well done. The segment is crisp. Super crisp.
The pounce that Monty Brown gives AJ Styles.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Is like one of the most epic pounces I think I've seen in this inception of Monty Brown. Like, he's pounced everyone he's come across. Mm-hmm. I think he even gave a pounce to Dusty a week or two ago. But this pounce practically knocked the shorts off of AJ Styles. You know how, they're running 100 miles an hour and you hit someone with a clothesline and they do like a somersault in the air and then boom in the ring. That's what happened to AJ here. He literally got pounced and like did a flip into the ropes. Just
period.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I had to hit it. Period. Yeah, you're right. AJ's great at selling that too, of making it look a lot worse too.
Like, he's dead. That's what he gets for awesome. This is what he gets for doing this. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for coming, AJ.
He's awesome. Yeah, thanks for coming, AJ. Yeah, thanks for coming.
You guys swing?
No, you already had your segment, Swinger. Get out of here. All right. Where are we at? But no, good. It was very well set up. Very well set up thing. Another awesome match following this. We get a video package and we get a build up of Triple X and AMW. Then it's Triple X, Christopher Daniels and Neelix Skipper versus AMW, James Storm and Chris Harris. It's kind of like the first true stage of this big feud and the build that ends up really taking off in Orlando. This is the first of best of three.
Right.
But this is what
one of three, yeah.
One of three. And this is what kind of kicks it all off. That leads to the cage walk and all that stuff. Right, this is it. So this is what the roots of the feud are before this, but I'm going to consider this the jump off point. But what do you think of this one, Jay?
Oh, this is one of the best rivalries in this brand's history. This 20-year history. This is one of the best tag team, right? And I love some tag team wrestling. And these guys, their chemistry, both teams are just, man, they're hungry. They can tell the brand is slowly growing.
Yeah.
They're proud to be in this. The tag team division is hot. You got Team Canada, you got Triple X, you got AMW, you got other guys from the X division tagging together. It's so good right now.
Why do you think that it's not like this isn't talked about at all? And that's crazy to me. Like this is one of the biggest feuds in company history, and they don't mention it at all.
Especially in like the Asylum, that first the Asylum days. It's niche, but it is important. It's where all this stuff was born.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and this one, they show the damn cage walk everywhere. So,
right.
Like, why not feature this feud a lot more as a historical feud in the company? It really is. But I don't know. It kind of puzzles me that they don't. But Adam says he's going to talk about it on his new podcast, Total Global Impact. So Adam Impact has woken up and chosen violence and will now be an official competing TNA Impact podcast. No, I'm kidding. We love Adam. This is a part. This is family right here. This is a family podcast with Adam.
We love Adam. He's been a tremendous support for us. And I messaged him the other day before Easter. I said, "Hey man," I said, "Look, I don't know what you're all planning for this." I said, "But we'll do whatever we can to help you, whether it be promotion wise. We'll join you on some shows. Whatever you want us to do, we'll certainly help you. Or behind the scenes stuff, whatever,
Adam, you got somewhere you can plug it, like as far as people can go follow it now. Put it in the chat, please. Let people get following you.
I know there's a Twitter.
There's a Twitter. Adam has I don't know how many Twitters at this point. There's a Twitter for it.
Twitter box.
There's a Twitter. So yeah, Adam, get that out there to people. Let them start following you now, and you guys can jump on board as he kicks that.
If you have small children, please ask them to leave the room right now.
So there you go. All right.
He's got about 15 Discord accounts too.
Jesus Christ, Adam. What are you doing? What are you doing over there, man? What are you doing?
I think Terrence Sullivan has about that many too.
What?
It's like there's like every week there's a new one. Hey, who is this guy? Someone new. Oh, it's like, no, this isn't new. It's just it's him again. Oh, okay.
What's with the multiple accounts? I don't know. Am I missing something?
Oh, they just, it just happens. It's sometimes these social medias just, or something gets hacked, or you forget your login, and you just say, some people just say, well, just screw it, I'll make a new one. Who knows?
Yeah, get sick of the other one. All right. So go ahead and get on that, guys, and let's go ahead and support that. Fucking nerds. Look at that. He gets quick ticked off the Twitter a lot. I wonder why. I don't see anything controversial. All right. We go to so then what happens is with this one, AMW wins. They really sell Daniels' shoulder getting re-injured. So they sell that, and that's the win.
Yeah, is that legit? I mean, man, he was looking like he was writhing in agony.
I don't think so. I think he just sold it really well.
Okay.
I think he just sold it very, very well. But it was done. I mean, it was convincing, though. No question. Shane Douglas in the rafters with Raven talking about the Hangman's Horror match that they've challenged Sabu to next week. So that'll be next week. Got another great Raven promo. It's awesome stuff. Check this one out.
I was a little confused by this one.
Me too. I think I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
Because it sounded like it started out with saying that Sanjay Dutt challenged him.
That's what I thought. That's what I wrote down.
And then Raven changed it to, yeah, I've got this thing with Sabu and I'm going to be wrestling Sabu next week or whatever. And I was like, yeah, wait, what? Both? One of them? Two of them? Well, what? Which one?
I think Shane fucked up. I think he said Sanjay, and it's supposed to be Sabu. And I think Raven, like, right of the course, and said Sabu, and that's what happened with that. But I think it definitely was on Shane because he said Sanjay. Because I was thrown off too. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, why is Sanjay challenging him?
I don't know how you confuse Sabu with Sanjay Dutt, but whatever.
There is absolutely garbage in here.
All right, I don't know. But I don't know. Oof. But it was a fuck up. I'm going to call him on the fuck up. We get a new hype teaser for the new talent debuting. I still can't figure out who it is. Any ideas, Jay?
Not a clue. No idea. It's some new. They were showing like a space age type of couch in a room or something. I don't know.
Couldn't figure it out.
There's some kind of futuristic gimmick. Is he stealing the futuristic gimmick from Jeff Hardy? No, I don't know.
I don't know. Man.
It smells like beer, sweat, self-tanner, and baby oil, brother.
There you go. It could be them. Maybe.
Could be any of those.
Who knows? we go to Don West and Mike today. Don West, mustard on mustard today, talking about the academy at the Asylum. I'm surprised they don't talk about this more. I'm wondering who actually came out of that training classes at the Asylum school.
Probably half of the people in this next match. No,
yes, which we will talk about right now. Well, before we go to that, Shane Douglas with Kaz and Michael Shane just talking about why they're co-champions. Yeah, nothing major. And how they shouldn't have to be in this match, but they are. 20-man gauntlet. 20 fucking man gauntlet.
20 actually ended up being 22.
It ended up being 22. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened, but it was 22.
Somebody couldn't count.
Yeah, something weird.
Probably just some last minute additions like, hey, can I be? Yeah,
but like, why do it though? Like, why add? You already announced it as a 20-man. But anyway, the last two will face off in a 1-on-1 for the X Division Championship. The co-champs are in this. My theory is they did this just to get the belts off them, because it was such a mess with that co-champion bullshit. They had to get the belts off them.
Yeah.
Here's Jay. Did you write down the participants?
I did.
Go for it. Name off all 22. All right.
So it starts out with, now it's interesting because the match is bookended with the co-champs. Starts out with Kaz, ends the last one is number 22 was Michael Shane.
Michael.
Now,
hey, Michael.
Props to Kaz. He lasted almost all the way through this. He was one of the last eliminations. So here's a quick rundown. We got Kaz, we got Sanjay Dutt, Chad Collier. He's like the X Division style guy of the Elite Guard.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the smallest guy, so he fit. LA Park, which he's been in the news lately. I think if it's the same one. Miyamoto.
It's the same one. That is La Parka.
La Parka. Yeah. And you got some Team Japan guys in here. You got Miyamoto, Jerry Lynn, Joey Matthews.
Fucking Joey Matthews.
Joey Matthews.
Is that Joey Mercury? Same guy?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Fuck him. I'm going to put that out there.
Well, it's interesting is because I've actually heard some people put him over in like discussions lately. Like guys in the industry putting him over for his talents.
Yeah.
Not, and not for controversial stuff, but just his mind in wrestling and stuff. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where I heard that. But anyways.
Yeah. Joey Matthews, fuck you. How about that? I don't give a shit how many suplexes and shit you can do. What a fucking lunatic.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
I got personal shit. I'll tell that story on After Dark tonight.
There we go.
Oh,
here we go.
Yeah. So we'll tell that. So if you want to join, you want to hear that story, join the patreon.com/WeTalkImpact.
For once, it ain't me.
Yeah, it ain't you. Oh, by the way, Jay, you will enjoy it. Jay hates that Sean Ross dope, right?
Yeah.
And Jay, there's this show called Get My Go, which is hosted by Mike Durbin, Joe Feeney, who does Keeping It 100, and he's the producer for Keeping It 100, and Husey, who was awesome. It was hilarious. They do a show where it's basically Jocktober of like shitty wrestling podcasts, and they roasted your boy. Fucking awesome. I gotta send you this link. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I've gotta hear this.
They roast him great. But
beautiful. Yeah. All right, so you got Miyamoto, Jerry Lynn, Joey Matthews. Okay. Forgot where it was on the list. All right, Nasawa, another Japan guy. AJ Styles, big pop here. Mm-hmm. Chris Vaughn. We haven't seen him. He's been busy doing security for
huge pop. You hear that pop for him too? I was like,
yes,
they fucking love this kid.
Oh my God. Why they didn't do more with him, or if, I don't know what happened to him.
He got hurt though. Remember, he got hurt legit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Dave and I told us that they loved him because like the chicks loved him in Nashville.
The chicks were screaming.
They were just screaming for this dude, man. I was like, holy shit, he's not like good looking guy, I guess, But yeah, Chris Vaughn, go ahead.
Then we got Petey Williams, Team Canada. D-Ray 3000 was like the Santino Marella of the match.
Yeah.
He literally ran in and was thrown out on his way across the ring.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah. And then fixed his fro and left the building.
It's like, well, shit.
We got Mickey Batts.
Mikey Batts. And if anybody knows a lot of these names that are coming up now, this is the Orlando Jobber crew. Mikey Batts, Jerrelle Clark, like that's. But they were on a ton.
But they're good.
They're not bad. They just didn't go anywhere. That's the problem. Except for Antonio Banks became MVP.
Right.
That's the one they got to keep an eye out for.
Yeah. And that Sal is in the NWA right now. So, I guess that means something. I don't know. Jason Cross, your favorite. Jerrelle Clark, Cash. Nigel McGuinness.
That's what I wrote down. Debut of my dear friend, Nigel McGuinness.
I knew you'd pop for this one.
I popped huge because I didn't remember that it was here. I remember Dave and I popped because we loved Nigel. And at the time as fans, I mean, it's a trip to know like 10 years later, you're like personal friends with the guy. That's a trip. But
and I've heard a lot about his old history between now and like the ring. Right around now is when he started getting really good with Ring of Honor, and stuff like that. And I've heard so much, I just haven't seen it.
Do yourself a favor. His title run is one of the best in Ring of Honor history. He's phenomenal talent. I mean, he's a legend. He just, the injury took him out early, but had he gotten a chance to have that WWE run, I think he would have been more of a household name. But I'm glad he's there. I'm glad he's there in some capacity.
There you go.
But yeah, go ahead.
A few left here. Psychosis. Great to see him. One of my old faves from WCW days. Shark Boy. Sabin. Last two are Amazing Red. And of course, the co-champ, Michael Shane.
Nice.
And the last two, I'm not going to go through eliminations, but
no.
The last two in the ring, and the crowd was shocked because some of the last eliminations were Michael Shane and Kaz. So that right there, okay, we're getting new champs.
Old ECW method of, in a match like this, you eliminate the champions, and you're like, whoa. You're like, oh, wait a minute. So we are going to get a new champion tonight.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
And so the last two were Petey Williams and Amazing Red. And that one, that match itself only lasted 3 or 4 minutes at the end. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then there was some some interference from Coach D'Amour with the old hockey stick. Poor Amazing Red.
Yeah.
We get Petey Williams finally getting some gold for Team Canada here.
Yeah, sick destroyer hit him with a spike destroyer, and Petey is X Division champion. His first one, his first X title, and first of I think he's 5 total, I believe.
Yeah, and he was just knocking it out of the park. This is back when only he was doing his finisher.
Mm-hmm.
No one else was doing it. Now it's done like all the time in the start of matches, middle of matches, end of matches by everyone and their uncle.
Jay, how come we didn't use our music today? Our background music. Why don't we use our rock music?
I'm not used to doing that.
Yeah, why aren't we using this? All these Twitchers use this background music, and it like adds the things.
What I'm waiting for, and I know it's going to come eventually, is when you can like upload your own stuff.
I'm waiting for that. That's
like copyright free content. You know, we're not going to play Motley Crue in the background or something. You know,
it's going to just be TNA theme songs in the background. Get ready to fly, and all sorts of shit in the fucking background. Right. But then, so yeah, that all happens. Dusty comes out to fight the finish. And he's like, "What's going on? God damn it!" He's yelling, shaking his.
Well, yeah, I thought he was going to reverse it, but there was just but no, they didn't.
They went off the air with it. Russo looking on that they went, and then TNA was like, "We'll find out what happens on Friday," and that was it.
Yeah.
So that's the end of it, man. That's how it went off the air. It is a great show. But you get that they are just setting you up for Florida, man. They're like, we're going to Florida, like we are. But I should take that back. They're basically saying you need to start watching Florida if you're not watching Florida. That's what they're trying to tell you. Yeah,
right. They try to keep them like lined up together. You know, even though like the last few Impact episodes, like the matches are but they tie a lot of stuff together in between as far as the big rivalries that are happening in the company right now.
Yeah, and that's what's going on. So they're basically letting you know that the two shows are fully joined now. You need to, one is feeding the other. You have to be on top of our weekly programming to know what's going on.
That's right.
And then vice versa. Florida people, you need to start watching the Asylum if you're not watching the Asylum, because that's where we're paying certain ones off. Very good show. Very, very fun show. 107 definitely gets a hit from me. We need what's a good soundbite to signal that it is a hit show? Here we go. This is definitely a bam. Bam! Definitely a bam. I like it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say if something is good, it'll be a bam! And if something is bad, I'm thinking we're gonna go with that. How about that?
I was going to say that or a mid-Cardona, but no, the splat is good. Short
Bam or splat? Mid-Cardona. Mid-Cardona. Remember that. Mid-Cardona. I got to play that one.
Cardona.
I always laugh at that one because it's that real East Coast R at the end of an A word. Hang on. Or a word that ends with A, it always has the R sound rounding it out. Where's that mid-Cardona sound? Hang on, I got to find it here. There's so many sound bites.
It's right here. I got it.
Got it?
But the truth is, you're nothing but a mid-Cardona.
A donor.
But yeah, we're very proud of Team Canada. Scott D'Amore really, man, he's really coming into his own as an on-screen character, just always on 11. So I gotta play this for him.
Good job, Scott. Good job.
Great job. You can tell though. Play that one again real quick.
Good job, Scott. Good job.
D'Amore definitely got his hair taken care of, because you saw in this episode his hair's thinning out, man. In 04. He got a full head of hair now. He definitely got something done, man. Looks good. His coach looking pretty good. Good job. Good job, Scott. Good job. I miss Sammy Callahan. I really do miss Sammy Callahan.
Yes.
I really do. I'm starting to feel it now. Yeah, you won't miss me for long. You know, he's gonna be
there's something definitely.
Look at this dumbass.
Sorry. All right. Mark is getting sleepy. It's fucking old man Mark is getting tired. Uncle Mark is tired. Tord. He even spelled it wrong. All right, let's wrap this up. After Dark is starting right after this. A couple minutes. We're gonna take a little quick breather. We'll start after this. But guys, yeah, thank you very much. That was a good show. Highly recommend it. Don't forget 108, 109, 110, 111. There are 4 episodes left. We are expected to finish on, I'll give you guys an estimated date. We're expected to finish on May the 9th will be the last one. just about a month shy of the right to the anniversary of the June 18th anniversary. I mean, month-ish shy. But we're going to talk to Dave about being on for that one. We'll get Sabanite on that one.
There we go.
Big party. Mark has to be on for that one. So we'll get everybody on to close it out at 111 on May 9th. And after that, we'll decide on what's going on. We'll figure out what we're going to do here. So, but yeah, please start watching. If you are watching along, we encourage you to watch this on. This is year 20. This is the year to watch it. You can do what our buddy Eric did and watched 111 episodes in like a month. He watched them all like just blazing.
Oh yeah, we were on like 30 something. He's like, oh yeah, I just finished like 92. It's like, what?
I was like, you're on 92. It's like, yeah, I started when you guys did. I just kept watching. I'm like, shit. All right. I'm doing that with the show Oz right now. I've been watching Oz lately. Anybody watch Oz? Did you watch Oz in the 90s?
No, I didn't. No.
No?
I wasn't into. It took me a while to get into the whole like binge watching thing. And yeah.
Oz, man. Anybody watch Oz in the chat?
Was that an HBO thing?
It was. It's on Hulu now. I didn't have HBO.
I didn't have HBO.
Me either. I'm watching it now, 25 years later. But,
nice.
Fucking crazy show. If you're big fans of Detective Stabler from Law and Order, his schlong is all over the show. It's like just right out there, just fucking Law and Order, man. It is like a gavel in the order aspect. That's unbelievable.
Dear God,
unbelievable. Anyway, that's where we're gonna end it on. Guys, thank you for joining us. Let's wrap this up. Don't forget the show schedule for TNI is the Monday throwbacks. We do the Monday throwbacks. Mark did not give me a good name before the hour was over, so whatever. But throwbacks on every Monday. Big shout out, Adam just signed back up for Patreon, so thank you to Adam. He just texted me too. He's like, "See you on Patreon." So like, very nice.
Nice.
He's gonna be there. Schlong and Order.
What?
We're gonna expand. We're going to expand on the Schlong and Order on After Dark. But
I'm scared.
Thank you for signing up, Adam, on Patreon. So yeah. So guys, Monday throwbacks, Wednesday TNI UK. They Dyson, Joe, and Steve preview of the upcoming breakdown, the previous hit the news. Thursday, watch along and review of Impact and Access TV. Any specials in between, we fill them in. Patreon shows fill in after that. Family dinner tomorrow, I believe, J-Bone. We're making up for tomorrow instead.
Yes.
Okay. There was no family dinner Sunday because J-Bone was fucking hammered. He was hammered. He's running around naked. It was fucking nuts. So the neighbors called the cops. He spent the night in the clink. So family dinner will be tomorrow instead. You get your pants on, right? I don't think he wears pants. I never see you stand up. Don't stand up. Don't stand. Oh my God. It's not wearing pants. All right. Anyway, J-Bone, where can they connect with you?
You can find me on the Twitter box at JBone5150. That's JAYBONE 5150. You can also find me over on that other little podcast called Smash This Podcast.
Very nice. Guys, connect with Jay. Type in Smash This Podcast and follow everything that's not covered by TNI, covered by J-Bone.
It's been a bang-a-rama.
All right. So also, we're talking about doing some new shows too. Mark and I are big TV guys. Kyle as well. Talking about doing a show based around sitcoms and TV. J-Bone has a logo for us. He made some artwork. We're going to be talking about that a bit further. We want to start expanding a few things on TNI. Give us ideas. You got feedback? We want to hear ideas too. What other alternative topic show would you like to hear on the TNI network? Let us know. We'd be curious to what you guys think. Guys, follow me at Trentserberry over on Twitter. The show at We Talk Impact, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Give us a follow on those. Audio platforms, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon. Rate, review, subscribe. Twitch.tv/Total Nonstop Impact. YouTube.com/Total Nonstop Impact. ProWrestlingTees.com/Total Nonstop Impact. Spreadshirt has a full line of TNI merchandise. Link in the description below. Our link tree, everything's in there. Get some TNI merchandise, including the new Phoenix Rising shirt from Juan of the Dead. It is on all the sales, the stores. 2 colors. Pick it up. It is an awesome design. Juan killed it. So go ahead and get that from Juan. From us via Juan. J-Bone, anything else?
I just can't wait for the After Dark. We can talk some schlong and order.
Schlong and order coming up on After Dark. Patreon.com/We Talk Impact. Guys, if you want to join After Dark, it's as low as $3. You can get in there. So get in there, hang out with us, support the show. Big thank you to everybody who super stickers, bits, patrons. It really does help. We truly appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much. We got our yearly, it's tax season. We get the whole yearly breakdown of everything and what you guys contribute to the show. It really means a lot to us that you guys pay us and support the show like you do. So thank you guys so much. Very, very appreciated by all of us. We will be signing off here in just a second, and we will see you guys at After Dark for the patrons. Join us over there. Everybody have a great week. Don't be.
You're nothing but a selfish prick.
Yeah, it didn't. The lead-in wasn't perfect. But don't be a selfish prick. Have a great week. Have fun. And join TNI UK on Wednesday. Guys, we'll see you on After Dark. Everybody, have a great rest of your night. See ya.